All right, so hey y'all, really quick, I want to show you something because a part of this whole journey is to reach out to headhunters. I literally was writing this message to a headhunter. I thought it was kind of ridiculous, so I'm about to use ChatGPT to make it better. Um, so I'm on LinkedIn. I search headhunters, and I'll show you how I did it. The guy's name is Brian. So I wrote, "How's it going? Reaching out to see if we can connect. I'm interested in your head hunting services, specifically within the software sales engineer, um, specifically within roles as a software sales engineer." Okay. So I think that message is just, it sounds like something that is said, but not necessarily something that is written. Language that is written and language that is said is just two different languages. So what I decided I'm gonna do is come over here. This is Chat GPT for anyone who's never really seen it. So I've used Chat GPT in the past, and it saves like your searches and stuff. I've only used it for like job stuff. So I asked it at one point, use my resume as a sales engineer to write a 150-page intro to recruiters. So I have this stuff. And what I'm basically doing, and then I just thought 150 words was too long. So I asked it, make this 100 words. And then I asked it to make it 50 words. So what I have been doing with this information that they've gathered for me, or what they've written, is I just customize it to fit myself personally. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna ask it to do the same thing, but for sales engineer, for headhunters. Right. Intro message for using sales engineer resume. Okay. So I'm gonna ask it to write an intro for headhunter using sales engineer resume. There you go. And here it is. I think that's just ridiculously long, but let's read it and see if it gave us good information. So, hello, headhunter's name. I hope this message finds you well. I am reaching out to express my interest in potential sales engineer opportunities through your expertise. As a highly skilled sales engineer with a track record of X amount of years in industry X, I specialize in bridging technical solutions with client needs. My resume reflects my proficiency in relevant technologies, my history of consistently exceeding targets, and my ability to cultivate strong client relationships. I am confident that my experience aligns well with the positions you typically handle. If you have any opportunities that match my background, I would greatly appreciate your insights and guidance. Please let me know a convenient time for us to connect and discuss how I could contribute to your network. Thank you for considering my inquiry. I look forward to the possibility of working together. Best regards, my name and my contact information. Okay, so this is pretty good. I mean, it makes me sound all buttoned up and like I know how to write professionally. So I'm going to use some of this stuff, but I think this is just way too long, because if we go back here and look at this, so LinkedIn only gives us 300 words. This is well past 300 words. So I'm going to ask them in 300 words. If LinkedIn gives us the window of 300 words, I'm pretty sure if someone receives a message from a stranger of 300 words, it will seem overwhelming. So I'm going to ask the system to shorten this to 100 words. Let's see what it gives us. Dun, 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 dun. It's generating. Okay, so what I'm going to do is two things. Let me call my notepad. So I keep this notepad. This notepad is also connected to my phone, because, all the Apple products are connected. I'm going to move this notepad to the window here simply because I want to take what was written and I'm going to customize it on my own. I like to do stuff on my computer and my phone because when I'm waiting in line, when I'm hanging out, whenever ideas come up, I want to make sure that I work on those and configure them. So here we go. So my message to recruiter, as you saw one of my saved ChatGPT conversations, which is in here somewhere. So I took it and boom, boom, boom. The 150 words I didn't customize. I just left it as it was. The 100 words I didn't customize. I just left it as it was. I'm not even sure if I'll have a need for 100 words or 150 words. But for 50 words, I did customize it. And I copy and paste this to recruiters. So for recruiters, I'm already done. And this is what it is for recruiters. Hello, I am accomplished. I am an accomplished sales engineer, experienced in SaaS. SaaS stands for software as a service, with years of success translating complex technical solutions into client benefits. I exceed targets consistently. I'm excited to contribute to your clients' growth. Let's connect to explore opportunities. Thank you. My name, my number. Don't call me. And my email address. Okay. So, and then this is the link to my LinkedIn. So just copy and paste that. And since it's on my phone, I can kind of do it quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Seriously, y'all, do not call me. All right. Just simply because, I mean, I don't have anything to talk about. So don't call me and be bored. All right. So here we go. I come down here and I'm going to put headhunter. That was wrong. Headhunter message. All right. I'm just gonna, my original one, I'm gonna keep. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So my personal original one, I'm going to keep. Let me go back to it. So I'm gonna keep this just because it was my idea. It's my intellectual property, but no, it was my idea, and maybe I can build on it because it just sounds more like me. What ChatGPT wrote just sounds like, it sounds really professional and button up. And I think that sounding professional and button up is probably a really beautiful, good thing. But personally, I think that things that are perfect are not interesting. And I want to sound like myself, and I'm not perfect. So I want to come across as interesting. All right. Here we go. Come on now. Move that. Move. I'll just move this. All right. I want to make this bold. And then we're going to do ChatGPT original. Okay. ChatGPT's original. I'm not going to count the words for this because I don't care enough. But also, I'm not going to count the words because it's not mandatory or necessary. I just know that this is long. It looks long to my eye. And remember, LinkedIn doesn't even give us, they don't give us more than 300 letters or characters. And I'm pretty sure that this is much more than 300. So we're going to do that. And then this may not be the useful one. So above it is where I want to put the useful one. And what I mean by useful is, remember, we asked ChatGPT to shorten it, and shortening this to 100 words made it a bit more useful because it's just more digestible. If someone gets this message, I think, well, personally, if I got the message, I would be more prone to read this one rather than this long, exhausted one. Okay, 100. And, you know, it's a quick way for me to find out how many words this is. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go over here because they have a counter here. So, boom. It says 0 of 300. And look, it only put the first paragraph in. So, obviously, this isn't good. maybe this would be good if I send them like a written letter or something. I don't know, who knows. All right, so it literally copied it up until the last sentence in this first little area. And let's see how long this one is. And we don't care about how long it is. We just want to make sure that it's not. So 300 is stopped at I'm. Okay, which is right here. So basically, all I need is a short synopsis like this. So exploring roles. Okay, so we need to shorten this. So let's go back to chat and shorten to because it's this is a computer. I'm steady putting in words because our brains think in words. Our brains don't think in characters. So for instance, the word the and the word school are both words to our brain, but the has 3 letters and school has how many other letters school has. So I'm going to shorten this and ask it to write the message in characters. So I'm going to ask for 250 characters. All right. So let's see what it gives me. It gives me something really super simple and small. Experienced sales engineer skilled in tech solutions and exceeding targets, eager to explore opportunities you handle. Let's connect. That sounds like so simple, and I wish my brain would have been able to come up with that. But it didn't because I'm not a genius, or maybe I'm not. Who knows? All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna have our third section, and the third section. I'm gonna call this short and sweet because again, we don't think in characters. So who gives who gives a whatever we're supposed to give? Okay. I'll call it short and simple. Boom, boom, boom. No. Go back here, copy it, come back here, paste it. Okay, so boom. So short and simple, experienced sales engineer skilled in tech solutions and exceeding targets, eager to explore opportunities you handle. Let's connect. Okay, how can I customize this to myself? Experienced sales engineer. I can't really say that because I've never been a sales engineer. I can say experienced sales professional. Skilled in tech solutions and exceeding targets. Those things I can basically say. I mean, I work hard. And then eager to explore opportunities you handle. I'm going to say interest sales engineer roles. This. How can I put it? Experienced sales professionals skilled in tech solutions. I'm just going to put skilled in tech solutions. I don't want to go over like our allotted characters because then all of this would be for nothing. So experienced sales professional skilled in tech solutions, eager to explore opportunities you handle. I could put my here, but I don't want to have too many characters. So specific interests in sales engineer roles. Let's connect. Specific interests in sales. And now I need a call to action. I mean, just connecting with them is not, connecting with them is a call to action, but connecting with him isn't my objective. My objective is to see if he actually handles sales engineer roles. So That's what I'll put. Specific interest in sales engineer roles. Is this something that you handle? Okay, let's see. I mean, this can probably use some tightening, but for now, we're not intending to be perfect, and we will shoot 3 of these off because remember the goal is 3 per day. We will shoot 3 of these off. Let's see what the results are. After about a week of doing 3 per day, or maybe I'll do 30 of these and then I'll use that as my sample size. So I am going to write, I work on these big forms. So I'm going to write 30 headhunters. No, 30 is more than a week because I'm doing 3 a day. 3 times 6 is 18. I'm going to do, I'll do 10. So 10, I'll get that done in 2 days. I'm just gonna push this up because I need a small sample size to even know if this message is working. So I'm gonna do 10 headhunter messages, then reevaluate. And I will do 2 things. So I'll actually look up like either YouTube videos or some articles online to read about to see what's a good message, like intro message on LinkedIn for specific headhunters. And then I'll reevaluate and I'll just roll with what I think works. I don't know what'll work. We'll only know once we get a larger sample size, but I'll roll with what I think works. Right now, I think this makes me seem like I'm basically professional, experienced sales professional, skilled in tech solutions, eager to explore opportunities you handle. I have enough characters. This is the character counter. So I'll put my specific interest is in sales engineer roles. Is this something that you handle? Okay, so I changed the verbiage just because I have I'll put best. No, I'm gonna okay, so basically I'm gonna tell them thanks for connecting with me. I don't want them to reject my message because maybe maybe this isn't something that he handles, and down the road we can build a relationship. And who knows what he may know, or who knows how we can learn from each other. So I'm just gonna thank him in advance for us connecting. Not sure if he'll even connect with me. He may ignore me. But ignoring me isn't something that bothers me. I mean, I worked as an account executive and part of my job was like cold calling and things of that sort. I don't get hindered by someone ignoring me. I will control the controllables. The controllables are my output. So my output, as I've committed, will be 3 of these per day. Since I want a sample size, I'm going to do 5 per day. I'll do 5 today. I'll do 5 tomorrow. And that'll at least give me an idea. If I remember, for me to continue forward with the steps or moves that I'm making, I need about a 10% return. So if I get one that responds to me and tells me that, yes, this is something that they do, then I'll continue to do this in the same way. If I don't, then I won't. So boom, I'm sending that to him. And the way I come up with these headhunters, stop Brandon. The way I come up with this, I literally just put in headhunter in LinkedIn and it came up in like people's bio and stuff. This guy's a legal headhunter. I'm not a lawyer. Hiring. Okay. Maybe I can people, post, groups, companies. Let's see. Okay, companies with that title. Let me go back. Schools, jobs, courses, events. Let's see all filters. I specifically want those who live. Oh, I'm showing you guys a lot. Like I'm showing you where I live. You have my number. Hey, please do not bother me. And I don't say that in a way of us not connecting and being friends. I just say that in a way where I'm literally here trying to help myself, help you guys. You know how you get those scam likely calls? I just don't want to turn into a scam likely individual. So, okay, so software development, technology, information and media, technology, information and internet. And then I want to cybersecurity. I guess that is not even, it's not even coming up. So I'm let's see. It's not coming up. So it's probably a subcategory of one of these major categories. Computing and networking security. Boom. There we go. Let's say, okay. I mean, this is enough because I'm only reaching for 5 people. So this will, okay, VP, enterprise client development. It says head in his somewhere in there, but it doesn't say specifically head hunter. And I'm new to what head hunting is. I understand the concept of it. I don't know what the company's names are. I don't know how to search for these people. So literally you're watching me learn to do this. Senior executive recruiter. This is basically what it is. Hello. Okay. We know someone together, which is phenomenal. She works specifically for a company. I don't even know what they do. So I don't want to bother this woman because she works for a company that seems as though it's a bigger corporation. And maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe I should, let me see. Okay. Headhunter recruitment. Okay, so I need to do more research on this. I do. I need to do more research. So in terms of this video, just utilize this video to get your messaging together. And since that is where we're going to stop for this video, I'm going to show you guys how to use ChatGPT to get your messaging for a recruiter. Of course, I did it, and this is my message for a recruiter. But basically the same way that you saw me ask ChatGPT for a message for a headhunter, I literally can just copy this, write intro message for headhunter using sales engineer resume. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say write intro message for recruiter using Salesforce, using sales engineer resume. Okay, so it gave me one. Here we go right here. Hi, recruiter. As an accomplished sales engineer, I'm excited to explore opportunities through your expertise. My track record of exceeding targets, tech proficiency, and client-centric approach aligns well with your network. Let's discuss how I can contribute. So this sounds pretty decent too. I'm going to take it. Boom. So attached is my resume with, okay, so message to recruiters. I have that one. I have this one. And I'm going to put this one at the bottom. Okay, and let me separate it by a line. All right, I'm going to separate this by a line. Bam. Okay, so I'll revisit this and figure out if I want to switch up from this one to this one. They say different things, but yet the same. I like client-centric approach. That just sounds like what we're supposed to be doing, which is discovering the client's needs and attempting to utilize those needs to, I got y'all all in my stuff. Utilize those needs to utilize those discovery questions to benefit the client. So this video, I'm going to title it, I'm going to use it as a means of showing you guys along this journey how to customize your messaging specifically for recruiters or headhunters. I don't know enough about headhunters to actually let you guys know what I'm doing or what I'm not doing or how to even find them. So let's just ignore that portion of the video. And let's go here and just put in recruiter and boom. So we get a lot of recruiters. And then we can go here and filter it. We filtered it by the industries I've already put in. And let's just send some messages off to recruiters. So she's specifically a recruiter. She's this is it a technology company? What do they do? There's a research styles, reactions, and behaviors. Okay, let's see if they even have any jobs like my cybersecurity engineer. It's not something I want to do necessarily. I mean, I just don't think I have the skills for this. And then a senior manager in marketing operations. Okay, so no, they don't currently have the roles that I'm interested in. So it would be great to connect with her, but it wouldn't necessarily benefit my goal. All right, so recruitment specialist at Iron Galaxy Studios. I don't even know what Iron Galaxy is. We'll keep it moving. Hiring top talent at Aftership. I'm not even sure what that is. He's ex GitHub. This person. So like, I don't know what his company does, but I know that he worked at Grubhub. Grubhub is obviously like a big tech company. Let's see something. Okay. He's been a sales recruiter used by Microsoft. He's been a sales recruiter at a few different businesses. I don't even have to go into detail to know what this does, but it seems like he's been a recruiter for a few different tech firms. And obviously Microsoft uses his company, which is what I just saw. So I think this is a pretty good candidate to use our message on, simply because of the fact that he probably has a network and he can probably refer me out to his network. So that's why I'm going to send him a message. There we go. Boom. All right. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Okay, so it didn't allow me to put everything, but I don't need to put everything. Okay, I don't need to put everything. And the reason I don't need to put everything is simply because this is a social network. So my phone number and things of that sort, I'm actually going to delete that from the message. That is, I wrote the message specifically for when I'm emailing someone. If I'm not emailing you and we have a means to connect on LinkedIn, then you don't necessarily even need my phone number because you're probably not going to call me in the first place, which y'all better not call me. But so I'm just going to say thanks for connecting. But let me also read this message to make sure that this is a good message. So, hello, I'm an accomplished sales engineer experienced in SaaS with years of success translating complex technical solutions into client benefits. I exceed targets. I'm excited to contribute to your client's growth. I mean, that this message, it has no call to action. It doesn't have a lot of things. I'll delete that. I'm going to use that headhunter message because at least I have a call to action there. And I'm going to tighten up these messages as we go. So, and call to action is me asking them a very direct, specific question. So this is the question. This is the call to action. My specific interest is in sales engineer roles. Is that something that you handle? His response is going to be, So I'm giving him a closed question. Is that something that you handle, yes or no? If it's yes, then I'll start the conversation from there. If it's no, then I'll start the conversation from there. I'm not asking him like, how's your day, or how's the weather, or how are things feeling at home? I'm asking him something very specific because I want a very direct answer, and that very direct answer can lead me to the end goal. Now, if asking a close-ended question does not work for me, then I'll switch this up. I'll ask an open-ended question. Remember, I'm going to do a 10-person sample size. And if I don't get responses, or if I don't get the responses that I think could be beneficial for my journey, then I'm going to switch all of this up. So thanks for connecting. Boom. All right. Sent it to him. He's hiring. Let's get hired. All right, here we go. We're going to go back to recruiters, and we're going to do that. I'm going to do that. They're giving me jobs. I'm not looking for jobs, not as a recruiter. I'm looking for recruiters, individuals, not jobs. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'll come here. I'll go back. I'll go back again. I'll go back again. And boom, it led me to the page with recruiters. All right, so I'm going to do this 5 times. If you guys have any questions, comments, hop down in those comments and let's connect. Let's build. Remember, whatever you do, don't not call me. Have a good one, y'all.